Hey guys, this is E with Scrapbooking with Me, and we're going to work on these little policy journals that I have here. They're made from these old policy envelopes, and I'm supposing that's what these are. This one says November 1871. So they're like a little donation. This says donation, that says donation. I don't know exactly what they are. I know I printed them off a long time ago and my mind has gone blank since then. But I'll try to find the Etsy shop that I purchased these from, and if I can, I will link that below if you want to go over and purchase them. Now I think there were 4 different covers in this, and I haven't printed the other 2 off. I was going to work on these 2. So I've got my pages pretty well ready. I went ahead and stitched around them, and I showed that on a little video right before this one. You can go back and check that out if you'd like. So I've got that stitched around. And now it's just a matter of stitching the signatures in. And I'm going to see if I can get this halfway near straight in here. So what have you guys been doing today? It is raining cats and bullfrogs here. Well, it's slacked up a little bit, but it's been raining most of the day. Trying to find another little clip that I can put in here just to hold my pages in there. Now I'm going to use our journal tool. This is our journal tool. If you've not seen this before, very, very easy to use. I designed this and Benji cuts them out with his laser cutter. So, and mine is not even glued, and you can see how sturdy they go together. But we have some of those if you would like one. Now what I'm going to do is just center mine up. Of course, this is 9 inches, I do believe. That's what we made it. Yes, this is 9 inches long. And of course, these little policy envelopes or policy journals are a little bit longer than that. But I'm just going to center it up. Got about the same hanging off on both ends. And then I'm going to go through the middle. Now, if you wonder how I can tell where the middle is, if you look this way, you can see I've got a center hole there. And then I've got a 1.5 from there to there. It's 1.5, and then it's 2 to that one, I do believe, if I'm not mistaken. But if you don't like to do your holes that way, you can slide your journal back and forth and just do it any way that you want. You can adapt this to what you want. I just happen to like mine basically the same each time. So I go in the middle, and then I go the 3-inch. That's a 3-inch. That's what that is. Let me measure it for you, and I will know. It's just so easy to, yes, 3-inch. So I've got a 2.5 and then a 3. So you can do it that way. It's just so easy to punch it down through there because this holds all your paper down. And then when you're punching, it just goes right through. So just thought I would show that to you. Some of the new people may not have seen those, so I haven't used mine in a little while. Thought I might use it. And I've just got a regular big-eyed needle. That's a blunt end. You want a blunt end needle. And then this is just some of our wax thread. And we sell all of these products in the store. And I am going to go in the middle hole, back up through the top one, all the way down to the bottom one. And then back up through that center hole, and just make sure that you don't split your threads. And when you come up in that center, make sure that your threads, your tail and this one is on opposite sides of this, because you're going to tie them across that, and it's going to tie that down. And I know most of you know this, but we do have a lot of new people. So I thought that I would kind of go over it again for the new people, just in case they haven't made a journal before or stitched in a signature. All right. That should be a long enough tail right there. And then I'll go ahead and normally I don't cut my thread off of the spool because I like to just leave it. But this was already cut. This was some scrap pieces that I had. And so I just left it like that. Now, okay, let's make sure. Just wanted to make sure I had everything in the right way up, and it looks like I might. I accidentally got it the right way up. So then I tie one knot, and then I just go ahead and tie another knot right on top of that. And I leave these hanging just until I decide if I want to put charms on that or what. So there is our little signature stitched in that one. Very quick and easy. Then we'll just flip through it real quick. I love this. I love the size. And see that? If I wanted to, I could fold it on back, but I'm going to leave that like that, I think, and just let it be a flip out where you can journal on it if you want. I've got some old vintage book pages in here. Let's see, that one doesn't look like it's folded exactly straight, so let's try to straighten that up a little. This is some old paper that I dyed a little bit with some ink. And there's some coffee dyed paper. That's ink colored paper. And then there's another, that's a register that an old vintage register that I copied and put in here. I've got my original, but I copied that one. And I'll do some kind of design on the back of this since that's solid white. I will put something on there. I'll either stencil on it or do something like that. Don't know what yet. I'll figure that one out. And like these are 3 pieces that are just plain, so I'll put something on those too. Okay. There's a book page again. That's a Edith Holden book there. Isn't that pretty? That is so pretty. If I'm not mistaken, this is from Betty. I do believe that this is a Betty. That's a Betty design. But isn't that pretty? So we're probably going to put some pockets in the front and the back. Just some small ones because I don't want to cover up all of this. So I'll probably just put some small ones here. And then we'll do some decorating on the inside with some pockets and tags and different things. And I want to decorate the front of them too a little bit. I just don't know exactly what I want to do right now. Now, you can see where I punched my holes through there. I went a little crazy. Punched a little bit too hard. You don't have to push as hard as I did. But I'm just going to go over that with my ink. Cover that right up. You could put lace over that if you want. If I have any dark lace, I may run just a little piece across there. I don't know. Don't know about that yet. So I'm going to lay this one aside. Pull my little journal tool back over here. And we'll do this one. Let's see. Now this one, I've got pages that are all different sizes and lengths and widths and all of that. So I'm not going to try to even everything up. I just want to make sure that nothing sticks out from the top or the bottom. And then that's good enough for me. Let's see. About right there. And about right there. Make sure that looks good enough. So again, I'm just evening it up, making it even on each end. Got about the same sticking out, and I'm going to try not to push so hard this time. I get a little aggressive sometimes. There we go. You don't need to try to push it to Neverland. Okay. So we'll set that back over, and we're ready to do this one. Go ahead and grab my thread. See, I just had some pieces of thread here, and I decided to wrap them around here so I could use those first before I went ahead and pulled any more off of my spool. So Melina and I went to town today. She got me out in the rain and took me to town. I had said that I needed to pick out the tile for my backsplash in the kitchen, and she said, Mom, just get ready and I'll be over there in the morning. This was last night. She said, I'll be over there in the morning and we'll just go get it done. So when I woke up this morning and it was raining and it was dreary, I thought, no, I don't want to go. So first I texted her and I said, I'm not going to go. She didn't say anything. She just let it kind of ride. Well, I got up and got my shower and, kind of stirred around a little bit. And I thought, Edith, why are you not going to go? It's just rain and it's not going to hurt you. You're not going to melt. And you need to get out and you need to get it done. So just go for it. Quit moping around. So I texted her back and I said, okay, just ignore my first message. I'm going. And she said, that's why I wasn't answering you, because I figured you would probably text me back and tell me that you changed your mind. I said, yeah, I changed my mind. I said, I know I need to get out and I need to go and I need to get it done. So there's no reason for me to sit here and not. It's been long enough. So there we go. Oh, I like this one too. Look at that. That dyed paper. Handmade paper. This is handmade paper off of Amazon. And I'll have that link below. I linked it yesterday. But isn't that pretty? And then this is some vintage ledger paper that I can't remember exactly where I got this. I think it actually came in one of our kits. I'm not sure. I'm going to see if I can figure out where I got that and I'll let you know. This is a very, very vintage book page. Music page. And I'm thinking it's in like maybe German or something. I don't know. That's a little tag that I stitched. That's a part of family tree page, and I'll show you the other part when we get there. It's the Forsyth Saga is what it's called. And then there is an old see, my mind went blank. What do you call these? You know what they're called. There's an Edith Holden book page. Very pretty. I love that. Some of these I'll make into tucks, and some of them I will leave them just the way they are. This is an old ledger paper that I purchased off of Etsy, I believe, from someone. Don't know who right now, but if I figure it out, I'll let you know. This is a book page that came out of a book that Betty gave me, and this is out of an old ancestry book. I thought that, manifest there was just neat to go in here. This is some coffee dyed paper from Triple V Vintage. Love, love, love her paper. Triple V Vintage. I will put her link below so you can check her out on Etsy. She does some of the most beautiful paper. And I need to get lots more of it. Okay, and then this is just the opposite sides of all of those pages. I wanted to get to that one. Here it is. See this? You can just pull and it just continues to go out here. And this is the family tree of this Forsyth family. It may even have your name there. Who knows? It didn't have my name on it, so I decided I'd put it in here. Someone sent me that, I think. And then that's that old book page. Music page. There's that. And then there's that. This I'll make into a tuck in this little pocket. And I'll probably put a pocket on the front and the back of that as well, just like I did the other. And then these are just some pieces that I have made to go on the inside. It's just a little tag and a little library pocket and then a little corner tuck. And then this is just an old music page and a piece of digital that I have just put together. And then it has two long pockets up here. And then two sliding pockets here. And I'll probably just, glue this down on a page somewhere. I don't know for sure yet what I'll do. But I wanted to try to decorate the front of this a little bit. I don't really know what I want to do on the front. That's the thing. What can we do on the front? Give me ideas. Now, also, I wanted to let you know that I will be live with Betty tonight. And I think, let's see, it's 7 o'clock Central Time. 8 o'clock. It's 7 o'clock Central Time. I don't know. It's 8 o'clock Betty's time, whatever time she's on. I don't know what time zone she's on. But, yeah. So if you want to join us, don't be surprised, though, if we don't do a lot of crafting, because we don't. We do this right here more than we do anything. We talk. I want to answer a lot of your questions tonight, though. I want to read your questions. I try to do that every Friday night, and Betty gets me distracted. She's a bad influence on me. Betty. I'm just kidding. She's not. She's great. But most Friday nights, I try to read the questions and answer them. And I get distracted, and I forget all about it. Let's see. What do we want to do? You guys are going to have to help me with this. My mind's just blank. I may not even do anything on the front until you give me some ideas. Because I'm totally blank right at this minute on how to decorate the front. So, I tell you what, I might leave them like this. And then tonight, I'll on the live, I'll pull this back out, and you guys come over and give me ideas on how to decorate this front. What I need to put on it. Do I need to do doilies? Do I need to do lace? Tell me what to do, because my mind is blank. I can't figure it out right now. So I'm going to leave that for you guys for tonight. So hopefully you'll come over and watch us. I wanted to go ahead and put one of these little envelopes in here somewhere. These envelopes are from Katie, I do believe. I think she stamped these for us, and I might put that right there. I kind of like that. I think she stamped these and sent them to us in a package, I believe. I might just glue that down like that, and that'll be a little pocket in the front. So you have your work cut out for you. You got to come tonight and help me decorate. And help me embellish these two journals. And I also have another journal that I am almost finished with for Catherine. So Catherine, if you want to come over to the live tonight, you'll see me working on your journal too. I am going to answer questions and just chat with you guys some. But I'm going to try to work a little bit too. So I'm going to have my iPad over here so that I can kind of see your questions and work a little bit as well. If not, I have to lean in because my little screen up there is teeny tiny. Okay, so that is that. I better go ahead and glue that down a little bit, because if I don't, I don't want a pocket behind that anyway, so I'm just going to glue it all the way down. There we go. That way it won't get torn. And then we can put a little something down in there. That's too big, but you know what I mean. Put something in there. And then, let's see what else we have. I'm going to glue this little piece down. I don't want to cut that off. I want it to be a little pocket there. And of course, we'll put something on that. And then I need to do something to that. This one I'm not going to glue down either. I'm going to let that be a flip out because I want you to be able to see all of that. You might find your name on there. This one I am going to let it be a tuck. So we're going to glue that down. And then we'll decorate this up somehow and let that be a little tuck in there. And I've got that totally crooked, don't I? Totally. That one, I think I'll leave it where it'll flip out. That I'm just going to leave because I don't want to cut any of that off, or don't want to lose any of that. So I'm just going to leave that. This one I'll make into a little side tuck. So Betty and I have something brand spanking new to show you tonight. Brand new. You have to come though, or you can't see it. You have to come to the live. Okay, this, I think I'll make that a tuck. It's just a little literature book. And I'm going to leave that as a flip out. You can read all that if you want. This I'll definitely leave. Not going to do anything with that. And then that one. This one we're going to make into a pocket and a tuck. So there'll be a pocket here. And then we have a little tuck up here. So we have a tuck here and then a full pocket there that goes all the way across. And that's just kind of how I glue them down when I'm doing that double like that. As I just glue this together and leave the top part. I'll hold it up a second where you can see that. See, I glue that in there where you fold it, and I leave this so that you have that full pocket. And then that also glues this down where you have a tuck there. Okay. Alright, so that is that. Let's go through here and do the same thing, and then we'll come back tonight and you guys can tell me what you need me to do with this, or what I need to do with it. And it's got to be nice though. You can't tell me anything bad. I'm just kidding. Now those are too big. I want a little pocket here. I may just put that one down there. It doesn't cover up too much. And then I have to go and fix me something to eat so that I'll be ready for the live when it happens here in a little bit. Last Friday night I forgot all about it, and Betty was messaging me, and I was thinking it was Thursday all day long. I just thought it was Thursday. And she said, "Are you going to be ready for the live?" And I said, "Yeah." I said, "I'll go ahead and put it on my Facebook page and let everybody know that they need to show up tomorrow night for the live." And she went, "It's not tomorrow night, it's now." I said, "What?" She said, "It's now. It's 7 o'clock your time. It is now." I said, "Oh no." I said, "Okay, I'll be there in a minute." I'm telling you, I just can't remember. Can't remember anything. Let's see. Do we want to glue that? Yeah, I want to glue that down and make it a little side tuck too. I like the side tucks because you can tuck long tags in those and have lots of journaling space. And this is just a neat little size journal too. Now some of these you could leave and just have it a flip out, and then you could add more pages to it if you want. Ooh, I got that glue. Got that glue on there, didn't I? We'll put some embellishments there to cover it. Maybe it won't stick itself together. But like if you wanted to, you know, leave this, you could leave it and then attach another sheet here and have it fold out and then just fold back up. We may do that on a couple of these, so I'm not going to glue them all down. Okay, I think I'm going to leave the others and we'll see if we can do that. I'm going to leave that open just so that dries so I don't glue that together. Okay, so that's what I wanted to do in this video. I don't think I'm going to do anything else. I want to wait and let you guys comment tonight and tell me what I need to use for decorations for the front and the inside. And then we're also going to be working on this one. This is a journal for Catherine. I've been owing this one to her for a while. I've got to get my lace ready so I can put that on. And I've got lots of embellishments in here just tucked in that I need to put on her pages. And all of her pages are stitched. Every one of them are, well, that one's not stitched, but most all of them are stitched. So I need to finish this one up and get it going for her so that I can get it out the door to her. So we're going to work on these tonight during the live. So come back, check back with us, and let's finish these journals up and get them to their new home. And we'll talk to you guys in a little while. Bye-bye.